Hello guys and welcome back to the channel, and today I'm actually going to be doing something I'm actually really excited for. I've had this idea for a quite a while, so I'm going to today start doing Doctor Who classic story reactions. And the way I'm going to do it is I have found this website called therandomizer.net, and I've got it as selecting random Doctor Who classic stories for me to react to. The way I'm going to do this first episode, or first story, is that it has to be a story from Amazon Prime, because obviously I want to react to it now, and then I can do it off Amazon Prime. But in future ones, I shall be doing watching a random story that is obviously available for me to watch, and then order it and then just watch it and see how that goes. But anyway, that's how it's all going to be done. So I'm actually very excited by all this. So without further ado, let's actually see what story we get. Enemy of the World is actually available. Enemy of the World is available. 6 episodes starring Patrick Troughton as the Doctor. Okay, so the first Doctor Who classic story I will be reacting to is Enemy of the World. So no idea how this is going to go. It could be bad, it could be good. We're obviously going to find out. But what this series is me wanting to start watching classic Doctor Who, because I've watched all of New Who and I've watched a couple of classic Who stories. I've watched like 3. I've watched 3 different ones. If I get the same one again, I'll just watch it because I want to react to it again probably. But yeah, first one we will be watching is Enemy of the World. So I'll see you there. Here we go. I'm really excited for this. Let me just turn it down a bit. There he is. There's the boy, Patrick Troughton. I'm actually really excited because I've never watched a Patrick Troughton episode before, but I know he's like one of the more popular Doctors. I know that for a fact. By David Whittaker was the episode 1. Here we go. So I have no idea what part of the story this whole thing is, so it'll be very odd to watch because I don't know what the characters will be like and stuff like that. So there he is. There's our boy. Oh, I know that shot. That's a very, I've seen that shot before in like tribute stuff. Come on. What? Oh my god, that's great! See if there's any buckets and spades in the TARDIS. Oh, that's great! I love that. I love him already. I'm pretty sure he's the kid here. Oh, I love that already. It's like the car from Back to the Future. Some crazy nut dancing a jig. Oh my god, what are you doing?
Doctor! You got your death!
What are you doing, Doctor? He is crazy! They must recognise the Doctor then. I'm actually part Australian as well, so this would be great for me.
Anton!
Oh god. That's not good. So they're going to try and kill the Doctor then, for some reason. If you had a nice little swim, Doctor.
There's nothing I can dip to freshen you up.
It's coming to get you guys, so you better start running.
Oh, yes. Yes. I don't think I like the look of this. Let's go. Come on!
Uh-oh. Run, Doctor, run! See, I'm used to this. I'm used to Doctor running a lot, especially David Tennant. Oh god, they keep trying to... Yeah. I'm going to shoot them all. Oh my god. Well, they're terrible at aim, that's for sure.
Perhaps we've landed in a world of madmen.
They're human beings, if that's what you mean. Indulging their favourite pastime of trying to destroy each other.
Because they're human beings. I'm liking the music. Oh my god, the way he runs. Oh, we're gonna go for the sucker punch. Why did you shout before you... That was really dumb, but that's cool. Don't shout before you punch someone. Maybe I should never visit Australia because maybe they're just gonna randomly kill me if I go on their beaches. That's what I'm getting from this so far. Off I go! So why are they trying to kill them? That's what I want to find out. Alright, well they've arrived.
You're hurt.
It's nothing. We're lucky.
Oh, she got shot. I didn't even realise.
Jamie, give her a hand.
They just shot their own woman.
Inside.
Their own...
I'm all right.
Whatever that's called.
You're not.
Oh, you're a doctor.
Well, not of any medical significance.
Doctor of law? Philosophy?
Which law? Whose philosophies, eh?
Oh, I see. You're determined to be mysterious.
I really like him so far.
Doctor
I
of
really like
science.
Troughton.
Septic spray, that.
The guys are going to come in at any minute, I bet.
Who are these men? Why are they so determined to kill us?
Kill you. They hate you.
Me? I'm the nicest possible person.
Or at least I should say they hate the person that they think you are. To me, you're the most wonderful and marvelous man that's ever dropped out of the skies. Will you do something?
The Doctor has that effect on people.
Anything at all.
It'll probably cost you your life. Oh, but it would be worth it.
Well, that's comforting anyway. What is it you want me to do?
Let me take you to the man I work for, Giles Kent. He'll explain everything you want to know.
Okay. Ooh.
You resemble very closely a man who's determined to be dictator of the world. A man who'll stop at nothing.
A dictator, like Napoleon.
Who is he?
Salamander.
Salamander?
Oh, he looks like someone. Right,
Take
that's
you to
why.
Giles Kent. Oh, you're not going to...
Ah! Go on, girl, get her. Get him.
Come on!
Oh, what the hell? Why'd he get shot? Oh, they shot him. Oh. Well done, guys.
He was
They really would want... They really must want this dictator dead.
The helicopter.
Oh no, they took the helicopter.
It'll blow up.
Oh yes, because of the... Oh no! She said of the fuel leak and stuff. It was going to blow any minute.
The United Zones Conference on...
Is he gonna? Is it just gonna be Troughton as this guy? That's what I'm assuming.
Delegates were flocking in, eager to hear the latest report from leader Salamander.
The progress.
Yep, it's Troughton. Yep.
President of the Sun Conservation Establishment at Canona.
That hair.
Zone.
So my hair.
I'm delighted to report
Longer.
There's nothing there to show he's a bad man.
Quite agree, Victoria. He seems to be a public benefactor, quite a speaker too, and remarkably handsome. Didn't you think so, Jamie?
He's one of the most popular men on the planet. Many people call him the shopkeeper of the world. The savior, in fact, some of them.
Well, what's he saved the world from?
Starvation. Too many people, too little food.
Until Salamander invented his sun store, but surely you've heard, you must know.
Oh, yes, well, of course, we've heard something.
Step by step, he's taking control of this planet.
Right. He's trying to take control
You
of
have
the
proof
world
of this?
for his own
Some,
benefit.
yes. Deputy security leader for North Africa and Europe. But Salamander discredited and ruined me because he realized I was beginning to get suspicious.
Well, you could be making up stories about Salamander out of revenge.
Yes, I suppose.
I mean, yeah, on paper he seems like he's doing a great job, but there's obviously something
Judge
to
for
him.
yourself. You remember Michael Asevsky? He was controller of the Eastern European zone. He was drowned at sea a mile from shore.
Oh.
Okinu, murdered. All of them were seen with Salamander or a man known as his deputy.
Have a problem on our hands whether to believe Mr. Kent or not.
Well, there is one way you can find out for yourself.
Wow.
Impersonate Salamander.
Yes, I thought that's what we were leading up to.
Well, I must admit, that seems to look like him.
Exactly like him.
Yes, there's more to it than that. What about the voice?
Well, it's nearly the same pitch, only the accent.
Only the accent, my dear young lady. Oh, dear.
So eventually we're going to see Troughton try to be the Salamander. This is interesting. So far I'm actually finding this quite interesting. It's very slow. It's like you got to really concentrate when you're watching something like this.
But what if I did? What then?
You could walk into Salamander's research station at Kanawha, find out how he's getting control of the separate world zones, and then bring out absolute proof. Yes?
Guess that's a plan.
Wait a minute. Why is a man like Bruce coming here? Don't push me. There isn't time. You sent for it, didn't you? You tipped him off. I couldn't miss an opportunity like this. Now, please, come on.
Oh boy.
Heaven's sake,
Well,
have
Doctor's
you
got to
done
get
it?
impersonations right.
That's better, your ex-security. You know the way it's got to go. We might as well be nice and civil about it, mightn't we? That bungalow in Cedar District. In your name, right?
Why?
Well, I have to tell you, there's been an awful nasty mess out there. Someone has got himself shot in your living room. And who are you two? Jamie.
He was in the other room trying to become Salamander, mate. Uh-oh, better hurry up. Oh. Got the hair down.
Why, hello, Bruce. What are you doing here, huh?
Oh, got it down. That's a very good episode. I actually really enjoyed that. As an introduction to Troughton, I actually really liked that. I think I enjoy him as the Doctor, and he's he asks a lot of questions and stuff like that, and I really am enjoying it. And so far, the story itself, I'm actually finding it quite interesting. How there's a guy that looks like the Doctor, so the Doctor now has to impersonate him to find out if Salamander is as crooked as these guys are saying. At times, I found it a little bit hard to follow, but I think that's because I'm so used to how New Who explains stuff and how this is very different. But I liked the music, especially in the chase scene. I think the characters were well spoken and stuff like that. I like both Jamie and Victoria, though Victoria's very shouty as well, so hopefully there's not much more of that. But yeah, other than that, I actually really enjoyed it, so yeah, let's just get to the next one. Here we go, episode 2. Like I said, I really enjoyed episode 1, so I'm actually really excited to see how this one turns out. So I'm interested to see how the Doctor impersonates Salamander, and if that actually works. I don't think it will. It might work at first, but I don't think it will work fully. I'm interested to see if they're going to have Salamander and the Doctor in the same room and how that works. Enemy of the World, David Whittaker. Episode 2.
That's what you were meant to believe.
Why?
I do not care to be questioned by my own security.
But that's just it. How can I possibly maintain security when you behave like this? I'm at least entitled to know your movements.
You have a policeman's mind, Bruce.
That may be. They're not holding you here?
Holding me?
Under some threat or other?
No one threatens Salamander.
But I still think I deserve an explanation, leader.
Yes, of course. You shall have it. But not now. When I return from the Central European Zone.
Yes, Bruce, just like you, a lot of people don't like me.
Don't get clever with me, Kent. I've a good mind.
I am prepared to accept his story.
Well, I'm not.
That's interesting, but not important. I accept it. That's all that matters.
It's beginning to look as if these people are working for you now. Is that right?
You still dare to question me?
Means he pulls it off very well.
McCrimmon, you said?
Aye.
Well, you just watch your step, that's all.
Yeah, Jamie, watch your step. With your scarf.
Never said a word.
Must be the way you look, Jamie.
That was a dangerous game to play.
Yeah.
All right, are you with us?
You should have given him more
I
information.
don't know where you stand, Mr. Kent. But you and this Salamander are obviously on opposite sides. That at least is clear. Just a minute. Jamie, you're unusually quiet. What do you think?
Well, to save the world, well, it sounds grand, but... Oh, we couldn't turn our back on a challenge like this, Doctor. Well, at least I know you wouldn't.
Something about these people.
Yeah, either way, the Doctor's going to find out what is going on. Whether or not the people he's working for are good or
It won't
bad.
take you long to find out.
Australia.
It's only 2 hours by rocket.
You could leave almost at once.
Oh.
What then?
I've had a plan for infiltrating.
Man, if only that was
the
that
Salamander's inner
simple
circle
from
for
travelling
some
from
time.
Australia to Europe. Just 2 hours. It'd be so much simpler. Over
Everything you
halfway
need.
across the world in just 2 hours.
Yes, but from a safe distance, of course.
Whenever it comes to the doctor, there's no safe distance. There's always trouble.
Hasn't been an accident, has it?
Did you see the rocket take off?
Do you mean did I stand there waving my handkerchief? Hardly. I've too much to do.
You're not a very funny man, Bennick. Not to me.
Bannock!
Answer me.
I love how this guy
Did
talks.
you actually
Bannock!
see Reed?
What is
Bah!
all this? Ken wasn't hurting him by force, was he?
No, I thought of that. Salamander was a wee bit odd, I admit. Not quite his usual self, but he was perfectly in control. All he had to do was bat an eyelid, and I'd have knocked off everyone in sight.
Oh, well, I don't understand it.
Now, Salamander suggested
They
that
know
he was on
something's
his way
up
to the
a little
Central
bit.
European
They
zone.
know he's not himself.
Now you-
These guys really don't
Last
like each
3
other.
hours, usually.
All right. That'll have to do. Let me have a report as soon as you've spoken to him.
Is that clear?
Is that clear?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think they like each other very much.
Notify me as soon as he's able to accept transmission. That's all.
It's just when do they find out that the Doctor isn't actually Salamander? That's when the story's going to turn, I feel. They're going to get as much information as they can before that.
Oh, wait, Farrier, huh? You would like some refreshment, perhaps?
Thank you. No, not for me.
Are you going so soon?
I must consult my scientific advisors.
You still don't believe me?
I believe you sufficiently to want to have your information checked before I alarm my people unnecessarily.
Your scientists won't help you.
Do you think the boy can handle it?
Well, I hope so. My goodness, they're a pretty odd lot, though, aren't they?
Well, actually, the doctor's with me right now.
I'm sorry. Oh, no, I'm sure they'll be fine.
What
Yeah.
news of Danish? We must keep him posted as to what is happening.
It's all right. We've contacted and we've arranged to meet. I suggested that we meet under a disused jetty by the river.
Disused Yeti?
No. Jetty. Anything else to tell us?
No, if the
I
plan
think
goes
there's a
through,
Yeti
I'll try
story
and contact
in
you
Troughton's era. I'm not too sure of that.
Why don't you sit down?
No,
Why not?
I have never sat out here.
Salamander won't mind.
I would never sit down here.
If you don't like him, why do you work for him?
He has a way of persuading people.
Yes, I can imagine that.
So people don't like working for Salamander, but yeah. He's just drinking and drinking and drinking.
Is it? I'm very glad to hear that.
What?
I am Salamander's food taster.
Does he need one?
There have been many attempts to poison him.
Dangerous job.
Oh.
That's why it's very nice to have help for a change.
Oh. Is it poison?
No, I don't think so.
You would know by now, I think.
Oh, okay.
She was hungry. Only thing is, now she has all the food she needs. She's lost her appetite. Give me a drink.
You are well protected.
Very well protected.
Whoa!
Because...
Go on, Jamie!
Thank you for calling the guard. I was wondering what to do about him. Now, don't move for that box. Not if you value your life. Now, all of you, back over there. That's it.
Ooh! Well, destroy the communications.
Your security system's rotten. There'll have to be changes.
Faria, see you
Gain
get
his
some proper
trust. Yep,
uniform
that's what he's
instead of
planning.
this skirt.
That was very odd.
Careful, you might sit.
Yeah, it's because it's Troughton.
So he's offered the both of us a job.
Oh, good.
Who was that?
Who?
The other girl who was sitting there.
Why don't you leave them alone? Do you have to treat everyone as if they're criminals?
You have no right to leave.
I tell you what I'm going to do for you.
What?
Troughton does a very good job
Replace Dennis
at
as control of this
also
zone.
sort of playing the
Don't
villain.
say
Even though I don't know this guy is the villain yet, He plays him very well.
You can't ask me.
I think I can ask you to do anything I want.
So yeah, I guess he is the bad guy. He's now
Predictions
killing.
are accurate.
Oh, is that the volcanoes? He was right. So why is he right? Why has he got such a great track record?
Federer, come and look.
Is he just right?
The history of Hungary is about to be rewritten.
Is he about to kill him? Or am I misreading the scene? He's almost happy that this is happening, that he's right. Because obviously, as I said, they want him to control. He wants to control the world, like they said.
Salamander, those poor people.
Yeah, that's a bunch of.
What have you done? I warned you. You couldn't have known. You done this somehow yourself.
The man's mad. Worse still, he's incompetent. I warned this man that this zone was in danger of natural disaster, and he did nothing.
Federer, you were here. You know this is nonsense.
Dennis, you are too naive. At your trial, Federer will be the chief witness against you.
Wow. Oh, that was a very interesting episode. I really enjoyed that episode, though I felt that episode had a lot of lacking of Doctor in it, though that can be excused for this being a very Salamander episode. It was more us learning who Salamander is as a person, and it is very clear that he actually is probably the villain of the story, because in the first episode, the Doctor was questioning whether Salamander was good or the guys. He is being explained who Salamander is are the bad guys, so they're tricking him into destroying Salamander. But no, it is very clear that he, unless there's a big twist at the end, that Salamander is actually the bad guy. Because Dennis is saying that Salamander clearly has constructed these disasters, so that it makes him seem like he is right, with many people dying, therefore people need to trust him, if you get what I'm saying. So so far, this is a very interesting story. I am liking it so far. I hope there's a bit more Doctor in it in the third episode, because I feel like this episode lacked a lot of Doctor. He was only in the very beginning and then one scene after that. But I do feel like that Patrick Troughton does a very good job at portraying he's very good at portraying Salamander, I think. I think he is very menacing, and I think he pulls it off very, very well. I like Jamie in this episode because in the first episode they were just sort of there, they didn't really do much. But in this episode you saw Jamie is very cunning, he's very smart, and I like the way he sort of tricked Salamander into thinking he saved his life. I was a bit confused with what actually happened in the night, if the guy died. I can't remember his name, but they mentioned he was going to be in the trial for Dennis at the end of the episode. But I thought he died for some reason. But then I feel like, oh no, Jamie knocked out the guard, I think. So, but yeah, it was very smart. It was very smart how they did that. So I like Jamie so far. Victoria, again, a bit more background, is still kind of what I thought she was in the first episode. And obviously you have the woman and the guy from the first episode who they met, who explained who Salamander was. And obviously Dennis met up with her under the bridge thing. And they have a discussion where they really want to get rid of Salamander. So I'll be interested to see. I'm confident that Salamander is the villain, but I wouldn't be surprised if there is a twist, if they turn out to be the bad guys or something like that. But obviously we'll have to see. So that's going to be it for this episode of this review. That's going to be it for this reaction. The way these are going to be structured is that I'm going to watch 2 episodes at a time. So that makes up to like 45 minutes, like an episode of New Who would be. 45 minutes. So far, first 2 episodes, I'm actually really, really enjoying the story. We'll have to see how the next 2 parts go in the next video. So we have to see if this holds up so far, because so far the first 2 episodes are good. They're setting up this story, and it can turn into a really, really good story. It's just how the next 4 parts go. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I actually really, really enjoyed doing this. I think that was very, very fun. So I'm looking forward to doing more. And yeah, if you liked it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And tell me what more videos you'd like to see me do. If you'd like me to do more lists on Doctor Who, or just more reactions of stuff like that, I don't know. But I thought this was a very interesting concept for me to do, where I react to a random story in Classic Who and react to it. So yeah, so far I'm actually really enjoying this story. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you for part 3 and 4 of The Enemy of the World.